like you said, we are about to start this die roll. Both players, I believe, have done their mulligans. Everything is set up. Both battlefields are set up. So we are just waiting for the judge, I think, to give them the go-ahead to do the die roll, and we'll be underway in this final match of this 10K for the Pro Play Summit. And then as fun as this has been, of course, and this is finals, this is not the last Riftbound match that you guys will be seeing today. Immediately after this finals, we will be jumping in and starting the stream for the 5K prize tournament that is happening for this Sunday event. And as we are underway, we do see Ali instantly start with his ramp mobilizing turn 1. Phenomenal start on his end. And instantly, as it passes back to Jonathan, he plays down the Poro, passing it back to Ali once again.
If Ali has the Eons here, he's going to go crazy. He could even stack deck into it and still have enough room.
Yep, there it is.
That's exactly
what we see.
Oh my goodness.
Dead Bloom. Yeah, I think I'm taking, yep, exactly. Taking Catalyst, put Dead Bloom to the bottom. You know that'll be down there later for Aurora, so you're feeling in a good spot. And like you said, he's probably just going to play it right out here because why not? You have the perfect threshold for it. Very good sequencing from Ali.
This is almost like exactly what you want to be happening. You're in the finals of a massive cash tournament. You're playing your favorite deck. You're going first. You've hit your best possible start. Is there going to be a turn 3 Aurora here?
I don't think I see one in hand, but I mean, the stack deck at least dug him 3 slots down, which is really nice.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I don't think I can't really.
Do you ride the wind in there? I think I saw Sabotage.
Interesting to play the Kaisa, but not accelerated. I wonder what the thought process is there.
I don't think he wants to lose the rune to Sigil.
True. And
but I mean, I guess he could have instead of going to the Poro.
What did he draw here? I didn't quite see it. But there's a stack deck.
Stack deck. We see the Misfortune signature spell.
So he's got access to Sabotage and Mind Splitter. I think you stacked first, get the perfect info, and then decide exactly how you want to.
I think Confront here is what you're taking. More draw power is always good.
You could take the
Gus. Could be good, yeah. I mean, Gus is really good early on.
But it looks like he's going to take the Confront, try to dig towards that Aurora, because I think the second you hit Aurora here, I mean, like, you're just...
Yeah, you're golden, for sure.
Yeah. The Mind Splitter is a fantastic drop. I think he's just going to go for it. It's, like, really no reason.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, rip out any problem cards, for sure. Get a big body on the board that Jonathan is going to have to deal with. Yeah, no bad plays for this. Ooh, Hextech, Ray, Darius, Cleave, and Time Warp. I know you're a big Time Warp guy. You taking Time Warp here?
You always take Darius here. And the reason
I think Darius, that's what I would say too, is definitely take the Darius.
It's because Mind Splitter can take the units, and he has a Sabotage for the Time Warp already.
Very true, and he still has the 1-up left. You're correct.
Exactly. So he could go for that right now. He's not really pressed to go for it right now. But yeah, I think you just always take the Darius here, alleviate that pressure. The Cleave, yeah, doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, get rid of that unit. And yeah, this looks pretty good here for Ali. Again, he really does need to find that Aurora, but he's got a few turns to figure something out before he starts to fall too far behind. 2 points for Jonathan is not 0, so it is like it is a real amount.
Puts in a 2 off the hold.
I'm trying to see what the draw was there. I think the draw was a Stupefy. So another cantrip, another redraw here. Yeah.
Jonathan's debating on if the draw on the point is worth the Sigil, and it looks, since he's floating one, I'm assuming that is going to be his intention.
Yeah, I think he just has to do it. This is going to put him further off from the Time Warp if he has to move into there a couple of different times.
But he does get the Conquer point, putting him to 3.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the Stupefy, which is essentially free because of the floated rune.
Yep.
We did see him draw the Watcher. Ooh, Singularity. Good play. Good.
So that's going to combine with the Stupefy to take out the Mind Splitter.
Yep. Good sequencing.
And yeah, that Watcher's looking like a nice play somewhere in the near future.
Absolutely. Yeah, if I think I'm Jonathan, don't retreat the Poro, because if he doesn't do anything with it, you get a hold point. If he does, you just retreat it off of the Reavers. But we do see him draw Ali draw into the Dead Bloom Predator, which is, I think, a really good draw, because I don't think he actually has any other units in hand.
Yeah, I think you just slam that. I don't even think you think about it too much. Yeah.
If you're in this position, are you taking Reavers? Are you taking? I almost think you should take the. I think you actually have to take the Sigil. I don't think you can let this Kaisa stay on here.
No, you definitely take the Reavers. Because really wow. Because
I
this
just think
puts it off
that
of Aurora next turn if you draw it.
yeah, sure, but getting rid of that Kaisa I think is just huge.
True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
Especially when he's tapped out because you can't like retreat it back to save it. I think yeah, you just take that. And he already did recycle he recycled 3 total because he paid the 2 for the play and then 1 for the sigil.
Yeah, facts. Another thing Ali could have done here is lean into his misfortune a little bit. And that could have been another way to approach that because Jonathan was tapped out. I don't know if it's better to get Dead Bloom or Misfortune in play, but yeah, Jonathan's turn here is looking a little awkward. He can just raw dog the Watcher, but he can't accelerate it. So it's just a little awkward.
Yeah, for sure. Awkward is definitely the word. And I think another reason why I would go Dead Bloom over Misfortune right here is just because, again, like you said, Jonathan cannot accelerate Watcher here, but he does have access to a bunch of like damage spells. And I don't think Ali would mind necessarily if Jonathan like started slamming down a bunch of damage spells to trigger the deflect off of Dead Bloom, because obviously we saw Ali put himself about a rune back for the sigil, 2 back for the Dead Bloom, and if Jonathan can hurt himself and take some runes back, I think Ali's just fine with that. But I don't think he minds this either, getting a hold point off of the Dead Bloom, having a unit established on board. I think he's in a pretty good position and definitely enjoying it. I think he still needs to draw for turn. Yes, he does. See, it looks like he drew into a fight or flight. Yeah, this is, I think, an issue that Ali has been definitely seeing all weekend, definitely at least on stream, is there are definitely just so many games where he kind of stalls up a little bit, not only not seeing the Dazzling Aurora, but like no units either. Like at least he has Confront in hand. He can try and draw into it. I think that's a stack deck as well. This might just be a turn that you more or less take off and try to just dig through the deck and try and find some of your more important pieces.
Is that a stack deck or is that a Ride the Wind? I can't quite tell.
It's a stack deck. It's the middle card in his hand. Or not, yeah, stack deck is the middle card in his hand. First thing I'm assuming is Confront.
You confront.
I think the next, I think it's in order is Confront, Fight or Flight, stack deck.
If he had a stack deck, then it must be the draw for turn, and you would probably do that before Confront, because you would, if you stack into Mind Splitter, you can play
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
So if this is a stack deck, yeah, that's a Sabotage. Nice. Yeah, I don't think he actually has a stack deck here. This is probably got to take a Time Warp. I mean, that's just like, it could take the Acathian Rain, but Acathian Rain against Dead Bloom isn't like...
Exactly, you don't really mind it. Like, if he wants to, like, poke it 6 times, I think he's more than happy with that.
You know what's weird is you could consider taking the Cleave here. Like, I know it's like
stop
silly.
Kaisa from being able to potentially beat over the Dead Bloom. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I don't hate taking the Cleave here, but it's probably either Time Warp or Cleave. Yeah, the Cleave gives you the best turn next turn, I think. No, wait, the Watcher just beats you anyway. Yeah, you probably... Because the Watcher can just come in ready, and then, yeah, you just take the Time Warp, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Wait, now 4 cards in hand.
He's going to go ahead and give the Dead Bloom over.
Yep.
Get another point there.
Third. Yes, sir.
Dude, ganking is so OP.
Yeah, the Misfortune Legends have put in a lot of work this weekend.
Yeah.
And then that's it. We pass back to Jonathan.
Wow, really? That's it.
What is that? Okay, so we do see Mountain Drake. What is that?
I think he does have Ride the Wind and Fight or Flight.
Mm-hmm.
Fight or Flight can actually do quite a bit here too, because it could protect the Dead Bloom and like, dude, just the positional like moving cards in purple are so good.
Yeah, but I mean, moving into Reavers is huge too. He doesn't even need to really exhaust any of his resources yet.
Right,
Reavers is going to do numbers in this matchup.
That's so. It just makes Jonathan's position so awkward here because like the Watcher can come down and the Watcher can like swing towards the Dead Bloom, but then the Dead Bloom just retreats off the Reavers and like. And honestly, Ali could just Fight or Flight the Watcher and like take down a Kaisa if he tries to like overload the units that go into the...
he is going to try and do Watcher.
Yes.
So remember that it's Reavers. I think we do see Falling Star in hand, so potentially just get him off. Oh, he's not even going to let him get the chance to Reavers. Oh, interesting.
So he has
so what
to
is
pay
that? 2 for deflect? Yep.
2 for deflect. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a
2,
top
yep,
deck
yep.
falling star too. That was like
Did
very
he pay the
critical.
1 for the falling star too? I didn't see if he paid the 1 for falling star. He definitely needs to pay 2 for deflect. And he
Yeah, I think
I think
Derek
he is
mentioned
reminding
right
him he has to pay 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I already did.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Jonathan, I'm just going wide here. Yeah, Kaisa definitely on. Reaver is putting you to 5, draw a card, potentially.
You really don't want to let him get to 6, I don't think. So maybe the fight or
Yeah,
flight
no
gets
way.
burned
Absolutely
here.
not.
You can also bullet time, but man, you know my thoughts. I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to say it. You unfortunately can't bullet time here.
Mm-hmm.
Toro's going to go in, and that's going to get the 5th point there, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then that'll probably end up Jonathan's turn. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep.
Now he starts by awakening, of course, going through his ABCs, no beginning phases. So we will channel our 2 runes for the turn.
And then the draw is going to be, I can't quite tell what that was. I think it's a Mountain Drake in hand.
He already had the Mountain Drake last turn.
Oh, he had the Mountain Drake last turn. Then what did he draw this turn?
Is that a orange volley,
Bear?
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, the alternate art.
Yeah.
That was a really bad draw. I hate to say
yeah,
it.
This is what we're talking about. This is exactly what Jonathan needs. Is he needs Ali to get in like these weird thresholds where like he can't really do everything that he wants to do. I'm assuming with his Mountain Drake coming down right now.
But this
just to get a body on the board. Yeah.
This just gets smoked by a Cathian Rain. Like this doesn't stabilize. I think Jonathan's
Cathian Rain here would be big.
I think Jonathan's got this one in the bag, dude.
No I mean, it's Ali on MF. I wouldn't count him out just yet, but yeah, we go to 6 off of this hold here. I'm assuming. Well, I guess you should probably Cathian Rain first, right? And then you can just sigil back one of the other ones. Yeah, Cathian Rain first, and then move into sigil. 1 off Kaisa, 2 red.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about deflect cost. And I'm assuming just Kaisa into sigil. Interesting. Opting not to attack in.
So just holding at 6 to go for
potentially
the
playing
conquer.
around a dead bloom, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a not good looking hand. Orange volley is your only unit. Obviously, you still have the misfortune.
I think he's going for that right now.
Yeah, going for the misfortune just to get something on board. Yeah, cycle 2 for the accelerate.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
This with primal strength and with bullet time will exist. You know, it will do something.
The issue though is, does Jonathan have a kill spell? Because if he's able to kill it without even interacting with it, Jonathan's in a very strong position.
We know he does have a hex tech, just from the previous sabotage rips. So we do know about that hex tech, but I believe the Cathian Rain was the only kill spell we knew about. So, yeah.
Did he just draw another Watcher? Yes. Oh, so we cleave Hextech Ray, Watcher, and Retreat in Jonathan's hand as a Kaisa player.
Yeah, the cleave not really doing too much here. It may matter later in the game if he needs to like retake a battlefield. But I think at this point, that Watcher is really looking tempting. Can he play it yet? How many runes does he have?
I think he has 8 right now, right?
He has 8. Oh no, I think he only has 7.
Yeah.
It's still not bad.
He can play it, he just can't accelerate and play it.
Yeah. Interesting.
A situation like this, I might actually float one and then go Kaisa into Sigil to try and draw into something. Because if you draw on a Falling Star here, it could be really big.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be huge.
Yeah, because I
like that play.
I think it like takes it away. Like if he's able to get rid of this misfortune without going into a showdown with it, he should be in a really good spot.
He has a hex tech right too, so like even just like another hex tech could do it too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. And he'll have the resources for it. It's just trying to dodge that primal strength is going to be huge.
I agree.
This is one of those big turns. Moving in with what is that? 10. Poro's 2. Moving in with 9.
Yeah, and it's gonna hunt down a Misfortune who has 5 currently because he did not play the other. I mean, this Primal Strength is just crazy. I think a question is being asked
is he just activating River's Row?
He's asking if he can read it or something. He might not be.
He might be asking when he can do the threshold for it. Because my understanding is like River's Row is kind of weird because like if you want to activate it, you have to like declare it like during the when attacking, when defending things, and then like when you resolve it, I think can come a little bit later.
Wait, let's say is Reaver's Row when you're attacking or defending, or is it just when you're defending?
It's just when you're defending.
Oh, okay. So he's probably trying to clarify if there's like something to deal with this on top of the Primal Strength, then can he like then choose to use the Reavers? Yeah, that makes sense.
I think this is really big right here.
Yeah, this Primal Strength is really
9
good.
to 5, +7 puts it to 12. Cleave puts the 9 to 12, and then we can Hextech Ray 2 to drop down the. But it doesn't deal it just deals damage. It doesn't do the might. So there's actually no reason to Hextech Ray because you're just going to trade anyway.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think if you're met with Primal Strength, you got to Cleave here.
Yeah.
That might be exactly what Jonathan's going for. He might be okay with trading right here, and then he can just move in with Kaisa on the Reavers.
Which is exactly where you want it.
Yeah, because I mean, Ollie's only other option is what? Just give him Reavers, and then Jonathan moves into Sigil, because then that's what wins Jonathan the game.
That Watcher looming too is like it's like pretty much as long as the Kaisa sticks around, it's giving Jonathan the potential for a double score next turn.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like that is what we're going to see. Is we are going to see the Primal Strength being responded to with Cleave. So we should be at an even trade right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Jonathan's play is just moving there with Kaisa.
Oh, interesting. The chat is saying he has a retreat in hand.
He does.
So he can score both battlefields this turn with Kaisa retreat.
Oh, he can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, Ollie not having access to like the only units he's had access to are like super like really awkward units, and not having access to Dazzling has definitely been killing him. But like I said in the beginning, that's what Jonathan is going to have to bank on, is just more or less just if MF can be really clunky and allow Jonathan to just go in and do what he wants to do.
I think he has a ride the wind. He could ride the wind this MF to the other battlefields. And then that would make the win impossible this turn.
Sure.
Or you could bullet time on resolution of the Cleave and then just like get rid of all your runes, but that's just like.
But then that delays the inevitable, right? That doesn't like really win you anything.
Once again, bullet time not winning you anything. I hate to say it again and again, but we keep finding ourselves in the same position, Max.
Yeah.
This is a good ride the win, though. I mean, ride the win is
Sigil, and it looks like he's
gonna score a point.
Now he does have to pay the deflect cost, or not deflect, the sigil cost.
Yeah, he's gonna. So he readies a rune because he moves the Misfortune, which holds up the bullet time. Then he scores a point, and then he has to recycle the rune. So 3 things happen here upon moving the Misfortune, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And Jonathan goes to 7 because he wins this showdown.
Still have 6 up too. I know Jonathan just upset he doesn't have a Falling Star would do numbers here, dude.
Yeah, that would be really good. So picking up the Poro.
Okay. Then passing with 3 up. God, this is exactly what you expect, dude. This is like tense. Again, I keep trying to like make sure that we're continuing the conversation and talking, but like it's so like this is one of those games where you really just want to sit there and really like analyze every single line of play.
He's in a really, really bad spot, Ollie is, because next turn another Watcher's coming down, and this time it's going to be ready. So I think you have bullet time and you have a prayer, But Jonathan's at 7, and you have to clear this Watcher now, or else you lose. Like, so that next Watcher is coming down, and
I will say this is exactly what we were talking about, though, is like all the games that we've seen Ollie lose, it doesn't like feel like he's losing because he's making incorrect plays. Like it just feels like his deck is just like stalling out on him, which is really unfortunate.
If he had one more read the wind here, that'd be really crazy. But yeah, he's just gonna move across here, score there,
7-7.
He's 1 point shy.
Yeah, I hope they do remember that this is, because I don't see. It looks like Jonathan only has a 6 on the dice. Jonathan is 6 on the stream. I hope they do remember that he is at 7 points.
Yeah.
Because of potential, like if he top decks Time Warp, which he did not.
Yep, there it is. He's showing it to him, and he's like, "Look, I'm just gonna clear your MF, and I'm
gonna because drop the Hextech Ray, conquer both battlefields."
And there's no way out of this because you have 1 rune, and this is game 1, and I've seen
your
deck list. Wow! Wow! What a nuts match for Jonathan to steal game 1 against Misfortune
Aurora. You definitely, as the Kaisa player, feel good about that. But like I said, and like I said this like all throughout game 1, and I said it like in our pregame. What he has to bank on. He knows Ali is a good player. He knows MF, if it gets the ball rolling, can be an uphill battle for Kaisa. He needs to bank on the fact that MF can be really clunky if you draw into your awkward units, which is exactly what happened. And we have seen that all of Ali's game losses today have been because he's gotten stalled up and didn't have access to Dazzling Aurora. Like Dazzling Aurora has such an insane ceiling, but if you can't get there, like you're kind of just stuck. And luckily for Jonathan, he was able to interact enough to make sure that Ali was not able to dig himself out of the hole that he was currently stuck in, and was able to walk away with the game 1 win. And again, as a Kaisa player playing into MF Aurora, you have to feel really, really good getting that first game off of this set. Absolutely.
He's got 2 Fading Memories. I don't know if those are going to be coming in, but the other 3 cards in his sideboard, 1 Primal Strength and 2 Possessions. Possession in this matchup is kind of crazy. Taking the other player's Kaisa, that's bullying.
Help dig for your Dazzling if you're digging for it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's truly nasty. So I think he does have some bangers in the side that he could bring in here for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That is his actually his 3rd copy of Primal Strength. He's on the full 3 this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Primal Strength. Who would have thought?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good card for sure.
Totally.
I'm interested if you would consider upping the invert timelines, just because I think we've seen a lot of instances where he definitely would be interested in swapping his hand for something a little bit better.
At Houston, I played the full 3 invert timelines, and I will say that invert, while being insane into Kaisa, like one of the best cards into Kaisa, it does suck against Annie. So
that's fair. That's fair.
You got to be a little bit careful with it. And also, it can suck in the mirror because they'll like burn if they have the ramp and you don't have the ramp, they'll burn their whole hand, and then you draw them into the
that makes sense. That makes sense.
But still, not seeing Aurora is so important. So that's why I did end up playing the full 3. But he is on the 2. We shall see. Man, Jonathan looks way more relaxed this game, and
I forgot about the big battlefield.
A huge Aspirant's Climb. So this is interesting. He's actually going for the Aspirant's Climb. Oh yeah, you go for the Aspirant's Climb going first. So this is what I was mentioning at the beginning. You start with Sigil of the Storm, and then if you lose game 1, you go Aspirants going first, and it's nearly impossible to lose, provided you actually find your Aurora. And then game 3, if it goes to game 3, which it likely is, then you'll have the Obelisk of Power going second, which will give you the turn 1 Eons. So he's kind of mapped out the way these battlefields will line up here for him. And I'm sure Jonathan's done the same with his battlefields as well. I'm sure he has a similar sort of mapping to guarantee he has the right battlefield for going first and going second as well. All right. 2 runes he's got
Not the best
Couple of
start.
gusts, a dead bloom, and an
He's got the invert
invert.
timeline. I think it's a dead bloom in there too.
Gust plus invert is like a nut hand. I just want to like throw that out there.
Very good for sure.
It's like, oh, nice Poro. I'll put it back and then I'll discard it.
There's the dazzling though. No ramp.
Oof, that does feel bad.
Yikers. Yeah, that went from a great hand that feels kind of bad.
It's so funny. You can see the subtle body language from Ali. He like tilts his head to the side.
He's like, are you serious, dude?
Yeah. Gonna have to pay the deflect, which does feel bad here.
Pay the deflect. Pay the deflect.
Pay the deflect.
Pay the deflect.
That does matter. That does matter.
Whee!
Help. Hello. Hello.
He might just be asking about judge interaction just to make sure.
Okay, but how did no one, neither of them, this is okay.
I think a lot of people forget that like such a small unit has deflect on it.
True.
Dun dun. Yep, there we go. He remembered.
Okay,
I think.
There you go.
I think.
Yep. He's like, I gotta pay the deflect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that they caught that, so we can get a accurate gameplay here.
Yes, sir.
This is a very serious competitive match.
Yes, sir.
And we are gonna get channeling of 2 runes.
A
second. Oh my!
Invert timeline's dead card in hand for sure. No ramp here is painful, dude.
Yeah.
A catalyst would have felt great.
That being said, you can kind of just chill out here. Your opponent has 1 point.
You are on aspirants, so I mean,
yeah,
hopefully you can stabilize fast enough. That being said, though, I mean, Jonathan's comeback power all weekend has been god tier. So I don't know how comfortable I feel as Ali.
Stack deck. There's the sabotage. He's gonna grab fight or flight. Fight or flight here is pretty critical. That'll bridge him to the next turn where he can slap the first Aurora into play, and then he can slap the second Aurora into play, and then who knows? You know, who knows what happens after that? Kaisa's going to score a third point there for Jonathan, so he's going to go up to, or sorry, second point. I bet the first conquering didn't quite happen there. There's the fight or flight to move the mech back to the base. Kaisa's going to retreat to the base, and then we are going to see deploying a bunch of little guys.
And this is exactly what I was talking about, where if Jonathan is able to go wide enough to start like getting in underneath the MF, that's definitely going to be a really good strategy. But I mean, we know back-to-back dazzlings are in hand. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it's not slammed out instantly, and then following up next turn with the exact same play for sure.
This is so interesting. He played the Darius, but didn't go into the aspirant to score the point.
He's just playing around Deadbloom.
Yeah, that's true. He must be like very valuing.
Yep, exactly. Because that Deadbloom would have been ripped right there for sure.
Yeah, it would have smacked the Darius.
Now, if you're Ali, are you slamming down that second Aurora as soon as you get your next turn?
There's really not much better that you can play.
Yeah, especially with how wide Jonathan's going, you need to start churning out bodies.
Yeah, I think there's a consideration to taking a turn off to sabotage to try and hit a potential time warp. But if he has time warp, he's playing it here, so it doesn't really. He's going Kaisa to try to dig for the time warp. Okay, 5 rooms.
Another Kaisa, maybe, but he was driving a blue. Oh, just kidding.
Questions?
Yes, this is a big turn. I think Jonathan recognized that. Just taking like a little extra time. You know, you're in no rush, untimed finals. Really important you sit here, think these things through just to make sure you do find the optimal line. We do see Get Excited in hand. We do see Falling Star. Looks like Hex Tech Ray as well. We are tapping the 5 runes again. So it is indeed another Accelerate Kaisa, probably moving into the Aspirant's Climb. Getting another point this turn, probably going to be drawing you another card.
He's going to just try to dig towards that time warp here. That's like his way of really pulling ahead here. Being at 4 points is good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And his board is really wide.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you were saying earlier, the widest Kaisa board.
Yeah, it's definitely the widest we've seen a Kaisa player go, and he's done it consistently through this weekend. Reinforcing on aspirants, drawing a card for the on-play ability. Still do have 2 up for the Get Excited. I don't.
Why is he reinforcing? I guess he's trying to Hex Tech to take down the Deadbloom, and he needs the extra 2 might to put it into Hex Tech range. I can see that.
Oh yeah, and he still gets the 2 from Targans. He conquered Targans this turn, right?
Yeah.
And then moving the Mech in there. Yep. Yeah,
He's
I think
actually gonna go there. Okay.
yeah, Targans is better. Don't want to give Ollie any extra runes. Don't want to give him those extra 2 because he's at 7 right now, so another Dazzling Aurora. If he conquers Targans, he'll be able to like pop up with Ride the Winds or something. Jonathan doing his best to turn off that ability. I probably would have played the Yordle to Targans too. I don't think you really want to lose in this situation.
Yeah, interesting situation to be in here. I think that was a Fading Memories off the top, which will give something temporary.
Yeah, but it doesn't help you this turn.
Is that a Fading Memory? I can't even really
Yeah,
tell.
temporary triggers the start of your turn.
Okay, here comes Dead Bloom number 1, just trying to stabilize.
Oh, I think
delete
that's a smoke
those 2
screen.
units.
Yes, sir. That is a smoke screen. Tapping Kaiser for the smoke screen, recycling 1 for the deflect cost, giving Dead Bloom -4.
I think he does have a fight or flight, so he could also like gust and then just trade off with the Kaisa. There's a lot of different things he could do here.
Mm.
Obviously, gusting Yordle is not ideal, but
just letting it go. Yeah, I think it's just going to slam down the other one. All right, hopefully we can see another Dead Bloom here.
Interesting. Yeah, this is a pretty critical. There's
Mind
the Mind
Splitter's
Splitter.
not bad. I definitely think because obviously this is now giving Jonathan another 2 turns or another 2 points.
Yeah, so Mind Splitter is going to happen, then the second Dazzling Aurora is going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're talking about. It's just the sequencing of everything.
Yeah, so Mind Splitter happens here. He did bring in the Get Excited. He's got another Darius.
Oh, that is a scary hand, though.
That's a ton of burn.
Yeah, for sure. They're cheap, too. Yikes.
My goodness, Jonathan has a billion cards. How did he get this many cards?
Yeah, we do know that Ollie runs Soul Gorge, or Soul Gorge to bring out Dead Bloom would be really big.
That would be really good, too, yeah.
And Jonathan already having, what, 6 units on board? Yikes. Yikes. He goes so wide over a Kaiser player.
I think you have to start taking...
Another Darius could be so scary, though. Everything in here is a problem. Everything's a problem.
Yeah, it's a post-board game, so every single card in this deck against Misfortune is going to be good. Taking the Darius makes the most sense.
You can't give him another body with everything he's already thrown at you.
If you're just calculating like the number value of each of these cards, Darius counts for 7 number value, and Falling Star counts for, I believe, 6
ripped another Dead Bloom. Nice.
Yeah, so there's another Dead Bloom. This could trade down with a bunch of stuff or trade with a bunch of stuff here, but it's at least going to deny the ready point, the hold point here. That being said, Jonathan can just rescore the aspirants. It's like shouldn't be that big of a deal for him to take it down.
Absolutely.
And Mind Splitter not being big enough to take down this mech is probably pretty annoying, but Ollie's hand is full of cards, so if he does get another turn, which he guaranteedly will here, Jonathan's only at 5 on the startup. There will be a lot of those spells, I'm sure, deployed to begin the stabilization process for Ollie.
Nice starting off with the Poro.
That was the draw for turn as well, because he did see the hand, so he knows exactly what's going down here.
And then we do see Cleave, that's 10-8.
And
goes
he's
in
not
uncontested. Yep. Totally tapped out. Jonathan goes to 6. And then we do see everything get retreated back, turning off Dead Bloom. But I think are we 3 Dead Blooms in?
I think the last Dead Bloom is in hand. So I think all 3 Dead Blooms are gone now, yeah.
This is going to be a really big turn for Ollie. And Ollie's more or less on. I guess he can, move Mind Splitter into 1. MF move into another double Dazzling Aurora to reinforce.
Yeah, it all depends on
Targan's procs, getting him another 2 up.
He can also ride the wind back if he tries the Hex Tech Ray too much. Like
for sure.
He has a lot of tricks. Now that he gets to finally ready all his runes and have those Auroras in play, this is like when he's finally beginning the stabilization process, like I said. Okay, that Darius is back down to 5 might.
Good. I'm so glad I've never played a Kaisa that goes this wide, dude. I don't know, like Mega Mech, Accelerate Kaisa, Darius, Poro, Ravenbloom student. And we already know like a million ping spells in hand.
Yeah, I think interestingly enough, though, I think Ollie's fine. As crazy as that seems, like
he just needs to establish this turn. If he's able to establish this turn, he should be okay.
Yeah, the mech is the biggest issue here.
For sure, for sure.
What is this? Is he actually just playing the Dead Bloom to base? To reinforce? He might just be playing the Dead Bloom to base to reinforce. If he can put 4 units into a battlefield, I think he's chilling, actually.
Yeah, because I mean, what does Jonathan do in that situation? The issue though is like, what stops Jonathan from just loading up on the other battlefield and like sitting there for 2 turns? But then obviously MF is doing MF things.
So he's gonna go ahead. Targon's to ready the 2.
Oh yeah, does Targon go off before?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I think wouldn't Dazzling? I would assume Dazzling goes off before Targon's goes off. But I mean, they're both end of turn, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they're.
But when I think of Targons, I think of like end of turn after turn.
He's hiding the fight or flight as well, so he has additional pieces there. So he's going to ready 2, Aurora 1. This is going to be the first Aurora. And this is going to find
any Mountain Drakes from Ollie yet?
He only plays the 1.
Gotcha.
Ooh, another Mind Splitter. Probably going to base. You already have enough reinforcement on that Targon's to where... Actually, I don't know. I think you might want to just slap it. He might be a little bit worried about a Watcher off the top. But, yeah, I think that's really the only thing that could really punish you for putting it in the space.
I don't know. I think I still might go Targons. But yeah, Watcher off the top could be nuts.
Yeah, and Jonathan is taking a look at what's getting recycled here from Aurora, just to be very aware of like what Ali has to be siding in and like not siding in and that sort of thing. But
so I interpret this as currently as Mind Splitter isn't going to base.
Yeah, and it is going to trigger here, and he is going to be able to. Is Mind Splitter triggering? He says, no, my turn is not over. Let me see your hand. Okay, so he's got Falling Star, Get Excited, and 2 Hextex. I think you just take the Star, just because it's the most damage.
Yeah, exactly. If he draws into something that's big enough to ditch off of the Get Excited, I'm assuming he's going to play it. I don't think he really wants to discard it.
Yeah, necessarily. Yeah, so he's going to take the Falling Star, and then second Aurora here is going to find...
There's the Mountain Drake.
There's the Mountain Drake. And then that one you probably could go to the Targons with and just like guarantee.
I think what I'm afraid of is if he doesn't reinforce well enough at Targons, that's when I get afraid of Time Warp. But did he already rip? That's not this game, right? He ripped the Time Warp from last game.
I don't actually know. I think that was last game.
Yeah,
so.
Me too. I think that was last game.
Yeah, I think he's calculated that the fight or flight plus the 15 might there will make it difficult.
I think he just top deck Watcher. Unironically, I think he top deck Watcher.
Oh my gosh, he actually played.
I don't know, Jonathan. Let me see your hand, brother.
Did he hit Watcher off the top? That's so good.
If I'm Ollie and he top decks Watcher after I Mind Split, I'm so tilted.
That's so funny.
Jonathan, show us your hand, brother.
A Watcher here would be bloody crazy. It would be insane. He's moving his... Oh, there it is off the top.
Bro, that's gross. Look at Jonathan's smile. Oh, dude.
The head shake from Ali. He's like, you gotta be
kidding. Dude. God is with Jonathan here on
Part
Sunday.
of the cards moment. What an insane draw.
Dude.
Okay. So Darius into the Aspirant's Climb. He can then ready this Darius. That being said, I mean, Ollie's got some fight still left in him. This isn't gonna be a game-ending turn because of that Aspirant's Climb.
Holy
It's going to be hard to come back from, but it is not a game-ending turn.
Dude, yeah, and all the ping spells that we know he has in hand now, dude, come on.
I know.
Holy.
Very, very devastating situation. He's reading this. Watcher, the Watcher only.
Brother, this card, dude, holy.
He could fight or flight his Mind Splitter back to base. He could also ride the wind his Mind Splitter somewhere, but I think preservation of might is going to be Ali's focus this game. So Gust can actually
Does Gust not look at printed cost? It just looks at current cost
it
or
looks
current
at power. It looks at power. Or might. Yeah, might.
Yeah, it just looks at might. I just didn't know if it was printed might or if it was current might. I'm assuming current
might. Looks at might. So I don't think he can. Isn't Watcher only -3?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So the
Mind Splitter is 4.
4. Yeah, he can't actually do that. He just miscalculated the math.
I think he probably just saw the Hextech Ray and assumed that Jonathan.
Well, he's trying to react to the Hextech Ray, so I think he just miscalculated there. So the Hextech Ray will resolve. There's a second Hextech Ray, and that will try to take down the Mind Splitter. And you could use your fight here to retreat the Mind Splitter back to base. You could use your Ride the Wind to move it back to base. I think using the fight makes the most sense because you're going to lose the Targon's Peak this turn. And that will make it so that it no longer takes the damage from the second Hextech Ray, I believe.
Yeah, because Hextech's only battlefield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I'd retreat Dead Bloom too. You're going to lose it anyway.
Yeah, he's probably going to go Ride the Wind, the Dead Bloom too.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think at this point, your best bet is to try and reconquer these battlefields next turn and reinforce them off the double Aurora.
Yeah, and he has a significant amount of might, so it's like not impossible to do that.
Yeah, it's not ridiculous to like do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and Jonathan is basically out of resources. He has one more card that we know about, and that's the Get Excited, which has nothing to discard currently. So everything is known here from Ali, but he's gonna let the Dead Bloom perish. Interesting.
And then now that puts Jonathan to 8, 1 point more to win this game.
Jonathan was always going to go to 8 this turn.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The question is now, does Jonathan want to put something in the Aspirant's Climb to try and demand that Ali divides up his attention here? What an insane game, by the way. This is crazy. Just like, dude, double Aurora.
It's funny because we were literally talking about like Jonathan doesn't have anything in his deck to combat Dazzling Aurora, but I mean he's doing pretty well for staring down 2 of them. So he's doing pretty well.
I'm saying, what? Wow, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And like, okay, if you're Ali right now, you gotta be like, you gotta start counting the might. That's just gonna be a pass back from Jonathan. Interesting. This 9th point is gonna be a slugfest. What can I say? Here comes stacked deck. We do see a Mind Splitter and a Soul Gorger.
Yeah.
You might take the Sabotage here just to put the units back in deck for the Aurora, I believe. And the Sabotage taking the Get Excited is not irrelevant. It does do something.
I don't think I'd hate Soul Gorger, to be honest.
You can't play it this turn. And I don't know how many more units he has.
6, right?
I don't know how many more units he has left in his deck. I think he has 1 Volibear, and that's it. So it'd be the Volibear and the Mind Splitter.
That's fair.
Would be the hits.
Trying your luck into Dazzling. Yeah, get it for free, potentially.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if Ali will bring in those possessions in the next game because he's seeing the mech and he's seeing like the bigger units from Jonathan being his game plan, you know? Okay. Drake just takes down the Thousand Tail, and this is going to be I believe the first point for Ali.
No, it's his third.
Third point. My bad. Third point. Yeah. The dice had been moved off of his.
No worries.
It's been a grindy game. I'm kind of.
No worries. No worries.
This is nuts.
Alrighty.
So, like, no matter what, you just cannot let Jonathan double score here.
It's
wait, the Volibear is in hand. That's right. So it's actually not even in deck. Yeah, I think he had to take the Sabotage to have 2, and I didn't even notice the Volibear was in hand. This is crazy.
Yeah, Devouring Force. Only having 3 units too is so unfortunate.
Yeah, he could have spent his ride to save the what's it called? Deadbloom last
Jonathan
turn.
does not run any Thermo Beams. He does not run any gear interaction in his deck, whether it be main deck or side deck. I totally forgot he still had MF.
Yeah. Always the MF resource. It is it's a critical one in this deck. I mean, like, it allows you to, like,
1,000 Tail Watcher was so nuts.
If he hits a second one here, he deserves it. I'll just say it. He was never.
I mean, it's the card game god to be like, brother, you got this.
Yep. Now we know the last 2 units in deck are the Soul Gorger and I believe the Mind Splitter. So we're gonna go through the whole deck here because they got put to the bottom for stacked deck. Yeah.
Brother did all this without ramp spells. He had like 1 catalyst, and that was it, I think, all game.
Yeah. He's deciding where to play the Mind Splitter. I think you cannot let one of these battlefields get taken.
Jonathan's like, can I see your deck real quick?
And then Soul Gorger.
Look at all his ramp cards. All he got here without ramping. That's so nuts.
You know what's insane is Jonathan has played through all 3 Deadbloom Predators somehow. I don't even know how that's possible, but that is crazy. What an insane grind game. And this is just game 2. I mean,
this is game 2. I'm actually really hoping Ali pulls this out and go to a game 3. That'd be so exciting.
That would be nuts.
Is that the last card in the deck? Yeah, so yeah, this is so gorgeous. Oh, no shuffling deck.
You do shuffle.
I guess it's technically it's recycling back into the bottom.
Yeah, you do shuffle here, yeah. So Soul Gorger is going to trigger, but you do have to pay the power cost, so you will have to put back 2 orange runes.
I think he's fine with that.
He's fine with it, but he untapped the wrong runes with Targon. He should have untapped 2 purple.
So he has to spin back the one that he ready.
Yeah. Slight error there. Ever so slight.
So we have 3 up now. Alrighty, Jonathan. Let's see what you got, my dude.
Let's see what you've got. And it was actually really smart from Ali to recognize that the last 2 cards were Mind Splitter and Soul Gorger, so that he didn't actually fire off the Sabotage and shut him off from being able to bring back that Deadbloom. What was the draw here from Jonathan?
Dude, this is so crazy. Do you remember when card games were for kids? Can you imagine trying to explain this board state to a child?
Dude, I can't even imagine explaining this board state to my parents, bro. This is like
this is nuts.
This is difficult for most adults to comprehend, dude. This is like,
I mean, look at this. These are the guys playing in it, and look how they literally have to like take a break to like think of these lines of plays, dude.
This is like Bobby Fischer stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is like the Kasparov Bobby Fischer matches.
Chest, yeah.
Exactly, dude. This is like a whole new level.
Yeah, he did. There was only Get Excited in Jonathan's hand, so when the Mind Splitter came down, it just ripped it right out. The only card that Jonathan currently does have in hand is the card that he just drew.
Yeah. Okay, and it's gonna be a student, and he can't take down either of those battlefields. He doesn't have the might for it, so he's gonna score up to 6. Ollie's going to score up to 6. He's going to get more runes.
All right. Who? Let's see what Ali can cook up right here.
He has a handful of spells, mobilize, just try to get some more runes. And it's basically free because he's holding... Oh, no, wait. Targon's only untaps when you take it, right? Or is it when you...
not
yeah, when you conquer it, yeah.
I'm very interested to see how the PPG judges allow this to go. I know in certain tournaments, they'll let you not do dazzling if you know 100% that there's no units in there, but they might just make you go through the motions just because dazzling's mandatory. But I think they may like just venue thing.
Shortcut it and just shuffle the deck.
I think that's exactly what they're talking about right now, is if they have to go through it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that is very much like a TO 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 thing, whether or not you have to do dazzling. I think officially you're still supposed to do it, but some TOs don't make you do it.
Yeah, it's just like, here, you can just look at the deck. Go nuts, bro. And Jonathan, by looking at this deck right now, can actually deduce exactly what's in Ollie's hand if he has the memory of, like,
but they get the Sage. Shuffle, right?
It does get shuffled, but, like, Jonathan saw the deck list, and so he can deduce based off of what he knows from the deck list exactly what's in Ollie's hand right now as well. So, yeah, a lot of...
He's like, brother, you need my deck back.
Yeah. Jonathan does have a... Dude, if he hits a Watcher here, that could be all she wrote. He's hard at the cardsing it.
Let's see.
Was it a Watcher?
I don't know. Jonathan, show the camera.
This still isn't enough to win, though, because...
I'm surprised, like, you're not... that is not a Watcher.
That's not a Watcher.
I'm surprised he's not at least attempting to pick any of these things away, right? Because now we're at an 8-point all game.
You need to be able to score both battlefields, so you're just waiting for a Watcher top deck at this point.
There's a Catalyst. Does he have Catalyst mobilized? Maybe draw something? Yeah, Invert is the most dead card in this matchup because you cannot give Jonathan draws.
Yeah. Right now, yes. But, like, in some situations when the Kaisa has a full grip and they have, like, one unit and you've burned your ramp cards, it's actually one of the better cards in this matchup. But yeah, it is dead right now.
Doing it again. Oh, so he's literally now it's gonna be like, what did he draw for his turn?
Yeah, he's literally just calculating exactly what he drew. Yeah. So this is such a funny situation. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is actually nuts. All right, this is it. This decides if Jonathan wins 3K or if we go to game 3. This turn right here.
This top deck. Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Oh, interesting. No spells can be played.
All right, yeah, so it's just we're all throwing might right now.
Does he have enough might to...
Golly, what is this? What is that? 21 and what?
I don't think he has enough
what,
might.
5? There's 26 on aspirants. There's what, 18, 23 on Targons?
Yeah. But does he have enough? Does he have enough?
Oh, yeah, I thought he was throwing 6 at Targons. I was like, brother, all right, there we go. That makes more sense.
I don't think he has enough. I think the hold is going to happen no matter what.
And he only needs to hold 1.
Yeah, he only needs to hold 1 battlefield, yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
I just don't think he has enough numbers here. Because, like, all those 2s don't add up to, like, even 1 of the Drakes, you know what I mean? Like, like 5 of his units equals 1 of his units, and then he's got the mech to trade with the Dead Bloom.
If we are splitting this, Mega Mech, the Poros are 2s, right? Oh, okay, so Kaisa.
He has to send it all to 1 and then try to rip like a... I don't even know what he could possibly rip here. Like that's
I know, yeah, dude.
Like, no, this is dead lost. He should do it just to see.
I mean, what can he not? He doesn't even have enough to drop a Watcher. Because the Watcher would have buffed up the Darius, obviously given 3 to everything at the other battlefield. But then he would need to accelerate it too. Yeah, I think 2 more runes and top decking a Watcher could help.
Oh my gosh, what a match. What a match. Imagine being literally 8 points to 0 and then clawing all the way back.
Yeah, because I don't think Ali felt comfortable at all in that game whatsoever. If he's able to, like, hold off on this one turn. Vernier is huge, though, dude. Holy.
What the heck?
Oh, that's got to be the most valued Brenier I think I've seen so far in Riftbound. Because like now Ali is very much just sitting there and like it's almost not even like at this point it's not up to the players, right? It's just you just figure out how much might you have and just see if it's enough or not.
Yeah, it is just a mathematical equation here. The
Yeah,
only
it's
thing
legitimately
is
you have it or you don't. That's it.
that is you will get 2 draws here if the Kaisa survives and conquers this, and you will get 1 draw even if the Kaisa doesn't survive. So
all right, so let's see, 8 off off of Mega Mech. He's going 13 off the Darius. Kaisa's what, 4 goes to 17, I believe. Double Puro puts you to what, 21. And then 23 off the Puros. And I think we said there's 23 at Targon, so they trade. Ravenbloom Student goes in and conquers, draws him a card.
what did he draw?
I think it's another student. I think it was another student. Game 3, he was able to pull it out.
My God.
Ali!
What the heck? Oh my goodness, dude.
He was able to hold on.
This is crazy.
Holy, dude. I want both players to draw the absolute nuts. I want these 2 phenomenal players throwing their absolute best at each other. And that is 100% what I want. Ooh, star tipped in this too. I think Ali's liking these battlefields for sure.
Yes,
Obelisk and star tip going second. I'm liking this.
He is going second though. So that's always the tough part. Is like you're down that initiative, and Jonathan was able to score 8 points in the last match. So not having that aspirant's climb is very, very different. You know, it complicates things.
Absolutely.
It complicates things.
All right, let's see. Primal Strength, Confront, Stack Deck, and what is that? Ride the Wind. Yeah, definitely keeping the Confront and Stack Deck because you want to draw this. Catalyst, nice.
Catalyst
he's got the Catalyst.
And then Stack Deck to dig for the Aurora.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think
Good start.
Is that
good
2
start.
Dariuses in Jonathan's hand?
Good starts.
Okay. Jonathan's going first.
Wow. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, dude. That's starting.
Wait,
huge.
Jonathan
is making Ali go first.
Ali
I'm
to go
first here. You definitely Confront and Stack Deck here.
Yeah, Confront for sure.
Yeah,
just
Confront.
Big 1 card.
Confront Stack Deck's gonna be really good.
There is that Possession.
Possession.
Oh my god, Possession's gonna be huge this game.
There's Aurora.
There's Aurora.
Holy. Oh my goodness! If you're Ali, you definitely prefer to go second, but you gotta feel pretty good going right now.
You know what's crazy? This curve is nuts. It's turn 2 Eons, turn 3 Aurora, turn 4 Possession.
Yeah, that's a very good start. Oh my god. We might see Ali at full power right here, boys. Holy.
Why did he let him go first? What are you doing?
Oh my god. All right, would you say
okay.
Catalyst?
Here's the Catalyst.
And we didn't see he doesn't have another stack deck, right? We saw that off of the other stack decks.
I think so too. I think he has I think it's a Fight or Flight, a Possession, a Dazzling Aurora, and one other card that I couldn't make out there. But this is gonna be the first 2 points for Jonathan. And does Jonathan have a follow-up play here? I mean, of course he does, but is he going to do it?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the Kaisa. Yeah, just let the Kaisa chill.
Interesting.
Slam that bad boy down, Ali.
Aurora, anybody? Turn 3, Aurora?
Definitely.
Why did he let him go first? What?
All right, let's see it. Deadbloom off the top here.
Yeah,
falling into the bad Deadbloom is kind of bad. All right, let's see.
Worst case scenario is Soul Gorger. That's not what you want to see. There's a Mind Splitter. That's pretty nasty. We're looking at
double
2 Dariuses.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take one of them, right? You just have to.
What is going on?
Nope. What is happening?
What is happening?
Oh, I think he shuffled his cards, but he started putting the cards back at the bottom of the deck before he gave Jonathan a chance to look at it.
Okay. I think the judge is just going to separate the cards there.
Can we ask the judges to just look at the VOD so we can count to see how many cards deep he went?
Yeah, we could do that. He shuffled before Jonathan saw them.
Here, let me retreat back.
Okay.
This is game 2.
Yeah, we can just figure out how many cards that was.
Yeah, just in case you want to ask us, we'll have that information.
Yeah. This should be easy to rewind, thankfully, because we do have the tapes.
Hopefully he didn't shuffle it back. Hopefully he just put it at the bottom and was about
of
to
course.
shuffle.
Of course he would. Why would he shuffle them back? That'd be
You're
the
right,
throw of a lifetime, right? But yeah, what's interesting here is Jonathan did reveal his hand before asking to see the cards.
True, yeah. So it was almost like it was on board and resolved.
Yeah, he should have maybe mentioned this before showing his hand.
They're already shuffling it, so I guess it doesn't matter.
So I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Now they're good.
Yeah, easy to rewind, and cards are randomized. The Mind Splitter here will probably take. Probably a Darius. I mean, I don't know.
It's definitely a Darius. It is 100% a Darius. The retreat is like spooky for sure, but like I think you want to get rid of. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, just take the power. They represent too much power for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that he has 2 of them, but it's not like the Darius is adding additional points here. He's just Jonathan's gonna go to 4 points and develop, which is obviously good, but now it's up to Ali to really take control here, and he might be doing that quite literally with that possession on his next turn.
Yeah, his possession and Dead Bloom in hand right now, not bad at all. That possession, dude, possession of Darius right now would be really cheesy.
I know, that's disgusting.
Yeah, because then that's literally he took away 2 Dariuses in 1 turn. That'd be so gross.
Unfortunately for him, though, possession only takes units that are at the battlefield. So,
really,
yeah, it cannot take the Darius currently. However, once that Darius does get sent into the arena, I think you just start putting boys out there. You just start scoring.
Yeah, it is an action at least, so that's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, you could do it on the swing in, basically. This looks like potentially another Mind Splitter to reinforce off the top. It is
very, very good.
And this could take out either the Cleave or the Stupefy or the. I mean, these all have value. Retreat will counter the possession nicely.
Yeah, I think you get rid of the retreat for sure. Because this is exactly like you said. If you actually have genuine intentions of playing down possession, I get rid of retreat.
Yeah. And then if you're Jonathan and you see the retreat getting taken, that is. Oh, he's going for the Cleave.
Huh. Yeah, I think I would have taken the retreat there. Granted, these players are better than me. Maybe they're just seeing a line that I'm not seeing, but I think I would have taken the retreat there.
Ollie has a bunch of cards in hand. He's resolving the Aurora. I think maybe he's thinking the only way he loses this game is if like Jonathan's able to break repeatedly, and Cleave is one of those ways that he should be able to break repeatedly.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah. Why did he let him go first? I
think he just wanted to put him off of Catalyst turn 1, but obviously it didn't really matter.
It's actually a better curve more often if you go first with Obelisk, because even, I believe, Mobilize, or double Mobilize can also get you to turn, not double Mobilize. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know there's a reason why going first with Obelisk is slightly better, but I think it's Mobilize into Misfortune gets you to a turn 3 Aurora, I believe. I'm too focused on this game to. Wow.
There's a retreat. I can't tell if that's an. I think he drew into another retreat. Looks like he has 2 in hand right now.
He definitely had one from before. I don't know what he drew into. I can't quite see. It looks like
it's
a star.
What is that? So it's obviously a retreat, Stupefy, and a 3rd card. Is that Falling Star?
Yeah, I think it's Falling Star. It's either wait. It's either Falling Star or.
It kind of looks like Stack Deck, but obviously we know that can't be the case.
Yeah, I can't quite make out. Oh, it might be a Cathian Rain. It looks like a Cathian Rain, actually. Right? That's like the purple.
No, I don't think it does. You don't see the pips for the power cost underneath it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nice. Stupefy targeting the Watcher, the first Watcher, dropping it from 7 to 6.
Draw a card.
Drawing Jonathan a card.
What did he pick up here?
Ravenbloom Student off of the Stupefy.
That will pump up the Darius, so that's not nothing.
You see the Kaisa move in. Ali says, I'm not giving you any more draws, pushing it back off.
Yep. Now the Kai'Sa's taken out of play, at least for this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to that fight or flight. What is that card in his hand? I'm actually curious.
Chet thinks it's a 3/2 tank Poro. Yes. Oh, I think it's Yordle.
Oh, Yordle.
Because I think that might be the beard that we're looking at.
Yeah, that might be the beard. Yeah, that looks like a Yordle. Okay.
Just Crescent Sentry into draw. Golly, look at all the draw this dude has access to. Holy.
That's
Doing to get excited.
Smart. He does have a lot of runes. He does have the ability to do things, but yeah, I don't know. The average power level of what he's got in his hand right now is not ideal. Because Get Excited, it doesn't have something high enough cost, energy cost, and then also it's going to take out another like crucial resource from Jonathan. It's like a -1 resource almost.
Playing out.
Okay, so there goes the Darius into the Obelisk of Power. That's going to score Jonathan up to 5.
What was the second card play this turn?
The Student, I believe. Oh no, I guess this is the second card here to ready the Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so there wasn't a second card play. Now Darius gets retreated.
Yeah, so that was the Yordle that he drew into.
Yeah. And then a Student. Just trying to dig towards a watcher or like building the wide board here is.
Yeah, he's definitely going on the board right here.
Yeah.
And that definitely feels like puts Ollie on the clock, right? Because obviously if he starts going too wide when that watcher doesn't inevitably come down, it's gonna be scary.
I think he has. Is that a mech in his hand? He was looking to play something, but I couldn't quite tell what it was. For some reason, I'm like, my brain is being rotted right now. I'm just too locked in. So I think best case scenario here for Jonathan is he passes a turn back. Ali doesn't really have much motion, and then the Aurora hits like a Soul Gorger or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best case scenario.
Retreat the Yordle, play down the Yordle. Yeah.
Yeah, just to try and.
How many cards has Bro drawn this turn?
I think 5, which is crazy. He's using every resource at his disposal to try and hit that watcher. Ollie up to 2 points. Channeling of 2 runes. Gets the extra rune there, I believe, from the what is it? From the star-tipped peak for holding there. And those extra runes are going to be pretty critical because that possession does have a heavy cost. I think it's a 3 energy, 3 power cost. Gives ganking to the Dead Bloom. Dead Bloom is going to score up to 3. Now what? All right. Looks like he's just moving to the Aurora trigger.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Mind Splitter.
Mind Splitter. You know, that is Jonathan's like, bro, come on.
Ooh, yeah, he did have
Mega
the mech.
See ya. Yes, sir.
And that's gonna be the best thing he could have discarded too with that Get Excited if he wanted to use that.
Absolutely.
Man, triple Mind Splitter this game. Absolutely shredded Jonathan's hand. Despite all the cards Jonathan has drawn, he still has very few resources to work with because of those Mind Splitters.
I will say silver lining for Jonathan, though, is you know that if you draw into a watcher, it's not getting ripped, though.
True. It's
that being said, I'm sure he doesn't care about that right now after losing that Mega Mech.
Yeah, I think the card drawn there was a Falling Star. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Is that?
It might be a
Void. That's a Bernier. He didn't do fast. Jonathan, so we need hand cams.
next level, we need like the GoPros so we can see exactly what's
we stick it. Oh my god! Tell the players they have to have GoPros on their foreheads for these games so we can see exactly what they're looking at. Hell yeah!
Or those new like the glasses that record.
You're right. You're right. The what are they called? The Meta.
Yeah, the Meta ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my buddies was doing content creation with those, and I'm like, that's so smart. You can like show the cards in your hand and stuff like that. It's so cool.
If we see a possession to win this game, that's gonna be nuts. Because it's what, like a $5 card right now. We see it skyrocket.
It is an insanely high impact card. There isn't really a card that has that level of like.
Yeah, but it's one of those cards where like it hits in the exact right moment, but like you're not running 3 possessions.
No, he's actually running 2. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I wonder what the play
You can actually hear the gears in Jonathan's head turning as he's like you said, it's almost like Doctor Strange in Endgame, where he's like sitting there trying to, or Infinity War, where he's trying to figure everything out.
Yeah.
I was Kaisa. That was the new draw.
Just chilling on the Kaisa. Trying to build up here. If he just passes back, I mean, Ollie's going to go to 5 points. Yep. He's going to get all the remainders of his runes.
And gets the extra rune for star tipped.
I think he gets the extra rune first, if I remember correctly, but we'll find out here because he does only have 2 runes left. So
hopefully they don't like catch him on the sequencing.
Yeah.
Because what it does technically go before the channel 2.
Yeah, so he should get one.
Because it's the beginning of phase 8. He gets the one better. Okay, yeah, so they did let him get it. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Third Dead Bloom is the draw. And a Volley Bear in hand.
Orange Volley? Yeah, Orange Volley's gas. But I think he does kind of want to keep up the 8 for possession.
I think the only unit left in his deck is the Soul Gorger. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. He still has a Drake, too. He has a Soul Gorger and a Drake. Wow.
Have we seen him pull off a hard playing Orange Volley just feels bad, right? Have we seen him rip an Orange Volley off of the top with Aurora at all?
I think we saw it in a checkmate situation yesterday during the stream, if I remember correctly. But it's hard to say.
3, 6.
6. Wait.
Nope, back to 3.
Pause champ. Back to 0.
Yep. Whew.
This is crazy.
Dude, this is actually so like I can't even imagine being in this position right now, dude, because I'm on the edge of my seat. My heart is pumping. I just can't even imagine like being one of the players in this situation.
These guys have played 12 rounds to lead up to this too. Like this is like not even like all right, there it
volley?
Is. Yeah, just slamming the volley.
Yeah, reinforcing on the Mind Splitter. I don't hate it.
And you just hope to hit the Drake here, but
Drake on the other one, yeah, that'd be real nice.
Even hitting the Gorger would be nice.
Hitting Gorger, I think, would even be better, right? Because obviously, of course, 2 bodies as opposed to 1.
He did hit the Drake too. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see. Does Jonathan have a Watcher?
Winning the 50-50 on top of all that. Why did Jonathan let him go first? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. This is a
if Jonathan top decks Watcher this turn, I think it's going to be like one of the craziest turns of the tournament.
Yes.
And he'll have to play it so perfect. Like we've talked about, like basically since top 8, you are at a time now where like you cannot make any mistakes whatsoever. We're definitely getting in that window where like you have to play out of your mind to try and dig out of a situation like this.
Yes. Unfortunately, it does look like the top 8 was a cleave. Or yeah.
I see Falling Star, tapping Kaisa. Probably a Watcher, I'm guessing. Or not a Watcher. Oh, interesting. Going for the volley. Probably wants to try and get rid of that before it has the ability to have what is it? The shield 3, drawing cards if you go to the other battlefield. Yeah, there's too many things going on.
The awkward part about this though is that the last unit in Ollie's deck is Soul Gorger, and it just brings back the volley.
True.
So it's like you spend You spend all the critical resources here just to get rid of one unit,
Just for
and
him to get
then
a free Soul Gorge to bring it back, yeah.
yeah,
For
and then
sure.
it's just like, okay, why did I even try?
I mean, if there's anything we learned for this weekend, though, Jonathan is the king of a comeback, so we cannot count him out yet.
I don't think we can count him out yet. I agree with that. I agree with
Mhm.
that entirely. This is a very difficult situation to come back from,
Yeah.
but he's assessed it. He has to take out this volley bear.
I'm assuming
Dang.
we're going to see Cleve come down here because what he's currently swinging 5. What is Puro? 3, I think. Throwing 8 goes to 7. Oh, technically goes to 7.
He still needs to
11 off
swing
8,
for
13.
13 just to beat the bear, right? Because the bear, it has tank, and then it gets +3 while defending. So he needs the 10 on the Darius, 2 on the Yordle, and then he needs another unit just to take down the bear.
Yeah, the +3 shield is gross.
That's so gross.
Yes, they're actually. I see Tat saying no. This is the last game. This is the last game of Top Cut for the Saturday event. After we are done this finals, I'm sure we're going to take a little bit of a break just to like stretch our legs. But then we will be hopping into the Sunday 5K event that is currently running simultaneous to this event. But we do see Jonathan move in with the cleave off the Darius, the Puro, and the Yordle.
Okay, there's the cleave. And this is gonna add up to 14 might here, basically. And it's just gonna trade with the bear. All of these cards are gonna get sent to the trash for 1. Wait, what? Doesn't the bear? Oh, I guess the bear already has it. But the bear takes.
It already has a 6 damage off of
It already has the 6 damage
the
off of it.
Falling
Okay.
Star. And then we
Okay,
just see
Kaisa's gonna rip
Kaisa.
another card. What did Jonathan rip here? Did he find what he needed to find?
He still has so many runes up. He just had to waste like his entire back row though. That's like what 4 or 5 turns of units that he built up.
And that's gonna be the concession.
Yeah, did Jonathan scoop it there?
Yeah, no way to come back. The Soul Gorger's coming next turn, guaranteed.
Exactly. The Soul Gorge coming back is crazy.
And there's a Dead Bloom in hand to fight that Kaisa, and the bear is just going right back into play.
Wow, dude. Holy, that was crazy. I mean, I thought Jonathan might have the opportunity. If anyone could come back from that, it was definitely Jonathan, as we've seen
the comeback master,
we've
right?
seen him on feature match today.
Absolutely.
But, wow. Big props to Ali for being able to dig out of that. The first game was just, I think, unwinnable for him. He was able to dig back in that game 2, and then he was able to hit stride perfectly in game 3. Yeah, he was able to set up so beautifully. So that is our winner for our 10K. Congratulations to Ali winning your $3,000 first prize, along with a pretty sweet PPG
Very nice.
playmat.
Very nice.
Yes, sir. Ali wins. Ali is your 10K champion.
All right, guys, we are here with the winner of our Pro Play Summit 10K event, Mr. Ali, who did an incredible job taking it down with Misfortune, a deck that maybe some players didn't have on their radar. I know for sure you did, obviously. Yeah. So talk to me about your victory. Obviously, some really well-deserved games there. I mean, you guys went game 3. Game 1, didn't find your Aurora, still battled up to 7 points, which was really crazy. Game 2, double Aurora, no characters, no creatures in the deck.
I had to make, you know, game 1, I didn't draw once. I draw 2 game 2.
Yes.
That's how it works, right?
That's how, you got the one from game 1 and then the second one.
Yeah.
Really crazy scenarios that I really don't see come up often, where your opponent essentially gets perfect information because there's no characters left in the deck, no creatures. So he's able to essentially just see what's left. In that scenario, you got everything in play. You know he's going to have a really hard time breaking. Like, what's going through your mind at this point when you have no creatures left in your deck?
Oh, I'm just like, well, hope I draw Primal Strength. Hope I draw Ride the Wind.
Right.
Hope I draw Fight or Flight.
Sure.
Hope I draw anything that's like can like interact. But thankfully, like the version I'm playing, when I built, I'm not playing any of the a lot of the Royal decks are playing the packs, like the pack Wonder Pack, whatever you bounce it, or Scrap Heaps, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any of those. I'm playing more like Ride the Wind, Primal Strengths. That way, if you like saw game 1, you can like play an 8-drop or something big, like Dead Bloom or a Dragon, and like you can kind of like bounce back and forth and pump it and get some points there.
Right.
So it's not all in on Aurora, but because it has once you do get a creature in play, you have a bunch of tricks to like protect it or to like guide it. But at the end of the day, it's I am playing a coin flip deck. I coin flip really well today.
Sometimes you just coin flip. I know that Mind Splitter that was able to rip away that mech was a big flip there as well. He was holding Get Excited with the mech, and you took the mech away, so that was a big one too.
Yeah,
so.
But I knew he also had 3 Watchers, so I was like, okay, if he draws one, it's gonna be terrifying.
Of course, yeah, it's always a threat for sure.
But the last game was had everything in my hand too, like had possession as well.
I was gonna say we were ready for you to spike the price of possession. We were ready for that big possession.
Bring the Watcher. If he plays Watcher, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. We were all waiting. We were rooting for that. We wanted to see the possession come down.
All he did because he has. It was strange because he doesn't normally Kai supports that like their burn.
Right.
He left all the burn in and all his creatures. It was a pretty good strategy. Like because game 2, like he's trying to like come out creatures, but thankfully I have like Soul Gorger and like a little more creatures than normal. So
right. Yeah, they were talking about it. If the Volley Bear would have hit the yard, you could still Soul Gorger, bring it right back, which is just a brutal play for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
So I guess I'll just leave you with, I know you're a well-established Magic player. Now, obviously, you're making your well-establishment in Riftbound. So what's the key to staying consistent between games? Like, what obviously, these games have things in common, but to be a top player at multiple games, so what do you think is a special quality that's required for that?
Having my best friend, Justin Parnell. He's the one that actually works for UVS. I live with him. He we test all the time.
Amazing.
I probably wouldn't be playing this game if it wasn't for him. He got me into it. So thank you, Justin.
Have you been loving it? Like, I know you're gonna say, yeah, I love it, but like, have you been enjoying the meta? Have you been enjoying the game?
I do actually enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm excited for set 2 because like we're doubling the cards, so it's going to shake up everything up.
And new archetypes too, right?
Yeah.
Equipments, like what's that going to look like?
I'm excited for Ezreal, but we'll see.
Ezreal, yeah. It's pretty sweet, They have a lot of cool characters. You play League of Legends also, or no?
I have, a long time ago, back in the Stone Age, but yes, I did.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think you did an amazing job today. Again, congratulations. Couldn't do better if you tried. And obviously, I would recommend going back and just rewatching those matches, man.
I watched last night. I'll watch today too. So
you absolutely killed it, man. So again, congratulations, and hope to see you in many more events.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much, man. We'll see you on the 5K.